Just want to go through Melbourne's clearance rate for the weekend auctions. 59% clearance rate. It's a warning light on the dashboard. It tells us that suppliers finally caught up and overtaken buyer confidence, with the big four banks bracing for rates to be at around 4.35 peak, and the conflict in Iran adding to the fuel inflation fire. The easy gains that we had last year, they're gone. So the time now is for disciplined buyers, and for sellers, it's the time for reality. It's, we need a geopolitical chill. The war creates a flight to safety. Investors might move money into gold or bonds rather than a 30-year mortgage in a volatile global climate, which is something different. Usually Australia is seen as a very safe haven for property and overseas markets. The energy inflation, it's spiked global oil prices. So, and that's going to keep pressure on interest rates. There is absolutely no doubt about that. It's a vicious cycle, it traps the RBA. They've got nowhere to go. I mean, seriously, these people are just one-trick ponies. They've only got one thing, one lever. And then you've got the government spending like absolute drunken sailors. So, and they're not going to stop spending. So inflation is going to be high no matter what you or I do. Yes, we can downgrade our spending at home. It ain't going to matter. It isn't going to matter 1 ounce what we do at home, because Albo is just, as I said, spending like a drunken sailor. And then they all sit there and go, oh no, we don't have a fuel crisis. There hasn't been $100 million fine issued since, that I know of, for these dickbags, raping us at the fuel pump. And now the Albo today just reduced the fuel excise by 26 cents, and they say, oh, that should be passed on to the drivers. That shit ain't happening. BP and all the other places, they're just going to keep clawing the profit out of it until someone gets sick of it, and the government will say, all right, boys, time enough. You've had a great profit run. The other thing is consumer confidence. I mean, consumer confidence is crumbling. The recent surveys like the Westpac and Melbourne Institute show that consumer sentiment is near recession levels. So we are going to be going through the ringer, people. But if you're still looking to buy property and you want to buy better and smarter, head over to school and look at our Forensic 50 framework. For a couple of bucks, you will set yourself up positively, you will buy better, and you will learn a hell of a lot more about property than you probably ever knew. You'll learn more about how to look at agents and what they're doing. So check it out. I'll talk to you soon.